Well, folks, we are back. This will be a positive multi-part one today. We got our soldering iron there, and it's funny. It's actually another shout out to a positive YouTuber at Chris RBP Train. You know, well, folks, so this one's gonna make sense. Or wait. Well, folks, is here SMT mainline. Anyway, cut to the chase. RBP always has a great point. One time he reviewed a Lion Chief FT set, and he had an awesome point. He said, and I say this to the bottom of my heart, when you have 3 floors of layouts, they have God knows how much wiring. There's something never quite as satisfying as running a simple circle of track. Now, where are we going to run the circle of track, you may ask? Now, this one, okay, if you saw the wrecked Conrail GP38, that was actually a crash test dummy. I don't know if it's going to show up, so I'd be lucky. I'll do my Ukrainian Russian accent. I'd be lucky if train don't blow away out here. Now, this is where we did all our crash testing for years. I wanted to find my real tracks, but it's 47 degrees, so why the heck not? We're going to get our tubular track together. So we like Menards tubular, see my fingers are being cut up, so that's why I got to be really careful. We don't have a quite full circle yet. But we are currently, I'm doing this one-handed, by the way. And now another shout out to another positive YouTuber at Popaville O-Gauge Trains. Now here around these parts, we're having a lock-on shortage. Now this is where all lock-on used to come from, pointing in that direction. That's where Olson's Toy Train Parts and Wings Hobby Shop was. Pointing the other direction is a re-enter. That's where Trading Post Train Shop was. Basically, as I would describe, all you can eat lock-on buffet. Now I'm finally getting good at soldering. Not only are we short on lock-on, I am eating these up like mad. Look at these. I have the red Coke one upstairs. Has a really, it's actually an awesome transfer. I'm both the soda collector and the train collector. Let's take a look at my wonderful shirt we have on today. Very fitting. Dr. Pepper. Had this thing for 4 years. It's now finally this. Well, I guess it'll fit back and front. We're gonna power up. See, we got a DC, power gate man, everything. That's why I love that video by RBP, by the way. It's like, and you have this one, you see, it's a TIU upstairs. We got our WTIU down here, all anchored by a wonderful Rail King Challenger box. Challenger inside, by the way. I was shocked how much, and it's good when a value doesn't go up or go down, because, it shows it's a good quality piece. And this one's repaired the other day, it's still working good, lock on. But see, I always say lock on, because this is a funny one, too. When I first reached out to Popaville was when I created my Craigslist ad, and that's when I met my reseller, and he said, oh, shout out to someone, because I did have my father reach out about, hey, selling some trains at Popaville, because with my vision, I can't find an email. He said, someone by my name and his dad reached out and said they're at a show, and then maybe not at a show, I was thinking, he said that, I don't know, around 5 or so, oh boy. Well, and that day I was going to have, my official launch on the YouTube. You'll know when you saw the first video anyway. What we're going to be working on today too is shorting. See, I had to even point to F, meaning this is, if I've gotten for the wonderful, wonderful folks at trains.com. It's not going to get the grand reveal yet, as that is not the actual car it came in. It's got a Williams. Ooh. This was pictured in the Wanted Lenny the Lion video. We actually have the wonderful, late, great Brittany Murphy. Inside, you have another custom I did. I put these nice plastic Richard Kuhn LTI era trucks. These are actually Menards trucks. I love that look, because that was my first train set was a Pennsylvania Flyer 2004. I actually have one minus track, but it's transfer I had to rebuy. I don't know what happened to the original 2004. Again, 2005 Polar Express. We mentioned CW80. Now, the Polar Express got resold or traded to Trading Post Train Shop for a Hogwarts Express. And by the way, I think Hogwarts and Polar Express are awesome. Now, we talked about fire safety, and with my deepest heart, I promised there would be no videos till noon. And there's an awesome video a couple weeks about fire safety. Now, that's why I mentioned it. K-Line had recalled, this is Williams. DA at DA Griffin Hobbies had a video, I believe, at the Williams. I'm zooming in. One of these trucks, something is wrong. I suspect it might be that. We're going to do some shrink tubing, and I promise a 2-part video. Again, we're also going to, this is a gift from a family friend. So another reason why the Pandora's box, so to speak, got reopened last night. I was like, oh, Lionel this, Lionel that. Same people gave me that. I was repairing their 1043. And by the way, this is not their 1043. It's an identical one. So now I have not them, but other people. We're not going to name names and say, well, why did you get that unredacted curse word? Again, you know, come on. It's a 1043. I know where to get more. So now also the reseller's upset because I traded in with the base 3 and some other stuff back for that. Or no, the 1105 went out the same day as the base 3. And then as I featured, you know, that beautiful NW 746 style J-Class. I'm going to be able to get a shot of my duplicate soon. One of these, I hope to get a Blue Goose. Either Bachman, Williams, or MTH made the 110. Well, it might have been 1106 or 1104. If 1105 is the 611. So we want to match that two-tone blue paint color. So I got rhinestones for Lionel coming in soon. This is what the Blue Goose kind of looks like. This is the blue streak, and then that's again a non-working duplicate. The chassis is actually a post-war from a great friend of mine, you know, involved in Burger King days, and got a Marks wind-up from Trading Post, DC only. Again, good old DC only. From Trading Post, the 1668E. We got this beautiful display, and then this is the box that one Western Pacific was originally in. We got real tracks that usually went on. That was what is on the deck. That's from a wonderful set with the MTH engine numbered 2009. So we're going to run some trains now. And again, our tribute website, it wasn't, you know, they woke me up and said, sir, it's that date. And, you know, ever since 5 or 6 years ago, I've held remembrance for the victims of the horrific station nightclub fire. This is the first time I've actually been able to do a public remembrance. So right now we are going to silence a train. And again, we mentioned in the comments our respect for the family, no comments. Now, if you'd like to leave a positive comment, sure, that's open now. We mentioned a wonderful, I know there's something, an interview, someone said, you know, special thanks to Governor, even though this took place in Rhode Island, Governor Romney, saying, you know, you're a great candidate. You know, if I could have voted in 2012, see, I still was pretty split back then. You know, I was like, I like Obama and Biden. I liked him too. That's why I could kind of watch from the sidelines. And the Big Bird thing, I knew about that back then. I actually had a Big Bird costume for Halloween. And gosh, I can't laugh. It's out of respect for, you know, too much information. So yes, God bless each and every single one of those victims. May you never be forgotten. We will hold a brief moment of silence. This video will end. Part 2 will be uploaded shortly. Hopefully we'll have some trains running in the windy weather on the deck. And there's a waterproof outlet, by the way, right there. So, you know, again, fire safety. So you never be too safe. They always say it's better to be safe than sorry. And a moment of silence will start now.